Greetings, esteemed viewers. Here is another payoff for the suspense little event that I placed at the end of the last part. I'm very good at this whole suspense thing. I should write for mainstream TV.
You know, I don't really play Overwatch, but I don't remember Hanzo being this much of a cyborg.
I also don't remember him being Brazilian, but you know, I guess I'm just racist.
I was going based on hairstyle and head, but yes.
You know, this guy isn't really fair. He doesn't flinch when I slash through his entire body.
Yeah.
But he can do whatever he wants to me.
Yeah.
Just kick me in the face. You know, I really don't know why. Like, he's moved a large enough distance to the point where it's super plausible that he could have just went and picked up his sword again.
Yeah, he could have.
Before now.
Now he did.
I mean, he did just now, but he could have done it immediately.
It was the principle of the thing.
I suppose. He's just being a cocky bitch. You know, he kind of deserves it. Like, he doesn't actually have very many cybernetic implants at all. It's just his arm, I think. Whereas for Ryan, it's his whole body, excluding his, like, upper jaw. Maybe.
You know, it would have made way more sense to dodge that rather than cut it in half.
Okay, but cutting it in half is, like, much cooler. Like, objectively, so
I feel like no.
But anyone could dodge. I could have dodged that rock. You know, probably. Now, I want everybody to know that the only reason why I'm having an okay time in this fight is because I am fully decked out, and if I was at the point in this game where you usually are on a regular new playthrough, I would have died like 5 times by now. So, you know, just, you know, not to give anybody the wrong idea. I don't want to do that. I'm not good at this game.
I figured you just cut out all the times you died.
No. I didn't die, but only because I'm cheating, effectively. What's that? Nobody makes me bleed my own blood? Nice pose. I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I don't know if falling over that way quite made sense.
I mean, he was on his knees.
He was on his knees and
knee.
leaning forward. I don't know if falling backwards makes sense. I feel like falling sideways would have made a little more sense.
I mean, yeah. But, you know, that would have been a less dramatic camera shot, so.
You know, I don't need you judging my life choices, Wolf.
You know, good old Wolf. Oh, you. I'm so glad we added you to the group.
Yeah.
I love how they try to make the dog and Raiden like waxing poetic.
Yeah.
About like the philosophies of what they're doing and why they're doing it, and I'm like, in the next scene, I'm like chopping people into like mini size so they can be in like in a snack pack. So like, you know, kind of a disconnect in terms of tone.
A little bit.
Now, pay attention to this, because Raiden is going to give us a grade A squat right now. This is masterful squat.
I mean, I'm sure it's easy if you have robot legs.
I don't know, man. You don't know until you try. Oh, you know, this answers the question. The holograms are totally showing up.
Yeah. So that raises the additional question: can other people hear them?
That's you know, we have so many things that we need to discover about this game and this
Because
world.
if other people can see them and hear them, then why the hell are they calling him in the middle of stealth missions? And if other people could see them but only hear him responding to them, then still, why the hell are they calling him during stealth missions? And if other people could only hear him responding to them, that still raises the question of
Okay, well, we need to go into a
that pizza looks terrible.
And
it also
to be
clips
fair,
through his lip a little bit.
To be fair, he looks terrible too. So.
He only reads shoujo and he's into lollies, so hopefully he dies shortly.
Wow, that's quite the description. Hopefully he dies shortly.
Are you Mr. Raiden? Do I
good.
look
He's
like
stupid
Mr.
too.
Raiden?
You know, I could have jumped over that wall. I probably broke a bunch of stuff opening it like that.
Oh good, it's Sherry Burton.
I do not know who that is.
Because you don't remember Resident Evil.
Nope. I do not. Although I think this is like a character from a previous Metal Gear game. She's like a child genius or something. She makes rockets.
Generic young Japanese girl character.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really have time to catch up.
Sorry, not really.
It's okay. Follow me.
So, I don't know if you got what we're doing here, but so we need to get to like the other side of the world really fast. I don't know if it's like Kuwait or something, somewhere in like the Middle East or Southeast Asia. No, Southwest Asia or something. So we are going to take that rocket into orbit, and we're just gonna leave it there and jump out. Billions of taxpayer dollars.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Well, are you in a hurry or not?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride on the outside of that thing. I have a lot of experience with riding on the outside of aircraft. I'm just more comfortable. If I can fall to my doom at any moment. So, if you could make that happen, I'd be much appreciated.
Flight plan is already set. Please turn off all cell phones and portable gaming devices. And remember, this is a no smoking flight.
Okay, you know, I would not want to be in a mission control where people are just doing really important things on tablets. Mm-hmm. And if I just happen to not walk by that person at the right time, I could miss something important.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, we're not. Why wasn't it a vertical launch?
I was just wondering that myself.
Like, I never thought about that before, but I don't get it.
God
I'm
damn
sorry
it.
we couldn't kill
Fuck
that
you
guy, Ariel.
perverts.
I'm really sorry.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, Pakistan.
Ah,
Yeah.
Shahbazabad.
Mm-hmm.
Shahbazabad. Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. And we jumped out.
Yeah. Seems like it would have made way more sense just to have like a pilot bring it back or something, but okay.
Yeah, no. What happened to the rest of the rocket? Who knows? It's probably in the ocean, never to be seen again. But hey, we're gonna rescue the president, so that's super worth it, right?
Only base Vietnam with security contracted out to World Marshal. All right, I'm headed in.
You know, we could have just like parachuted into the complex.
And gotten picked up on their radar, which obviously it won't pick you up if you're a robot on the ground.
Yeah, and like 30 feet away, the radar's range is very specific.
Yeah, obviously, it's only set for up.
Straight up. If it's not directly above us, we can't see it.
So, okay, I know Metal Gear is normally a stealth-based game. Is there even an opportunity to do this more stealthily?
There was, in the building, there was a section where I was, like, supposed to sneak around, and then I just attacked the first person I saw, and somebody in the codex, he's like, you were seen, no choice now. And I'm like, bitch, I never had a choice.
Okay, that reminds me, this is a game I've been debating if I'm going to record. Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines has one mission in particular where you're supposed to, or they have a few missions where you're not supposed to kill anyone. This one is on a ship in particular, so it would be a little suspicious if somebody just, gets brutally murdered.
Right.
And I got stuck in a situation where I was blocked in a corner and I had to kill this one guy. And apparently it's a pass or fail system in terms of the dialogue that happens afterwards, because then fucking LaCroix was yelling at me, being like, man, it was a massacre! You just killed everyone! You know how hard it's gonna be to cover that up? And I'm like, I killed one guy.
Hey, killing one person can be a massacre, Ariel.
I feel like no.
Okay, well, let's see what the dictionary has to say about that. All right, the indiscriminate and brutal slaughter of people.
Well, people is
deliberately
plural.
and violently kill a large number of people.
See?
Okay. All right. That my argument took a hit. I'm man enough to admit that, but I'm gonna lean in and stick to my guns and insist that it can still be a massacre. I'm going to do what everybody else does: ignore evidence disproving my point, and just double down.
I would really prefer you didn't, but that's fine. That's the world we live in now.
Well, if you can't beat them, bomb them. Wait, no.
Well, I didn't think you went that way politically.
No. Okay, alright. In case the FBI is listening, that's a quote from Team 4-Star. I was talking about the spirit bomb, not like a terrorist bomb. So calm down. I'm not gonna do anything. I still can't get over that all the guard cyborg people, instead of guns, well, some of them have guns, but most of them have swords.
Well,
like,
they were very committed to a specific aesthetic.
Like, is it better, like, objectively? Has there been, like, studies done? Like,
I
cyborgs
feel like armor-piercing rounds would have been better, considering the robots are basically just armor. And, you shoot in the right spots, it, like, takes out your CPU or, whatever mechanism they need to control one of their limbs. And I just feel like that would be a lot better.
I mean, yeah. Like, there's a reason. There are reasons for things.
Or acid rounds or exploding rounds, which, speaking of, I'm supposed to start recording Resident Evil, because Austin's going to record Resident Evil. And we're switching off.
How are you?
He's doing the original as Chris, and I'm doing the remake as Jill, which means I get Lisa Trevor.
So, I think the winner is clear here.
No, you don't know anything about Lisa Trevor. She was added for the remake. She's not really a person anymore.
Oh no.
And also, I get Crimson Heads, and I hate Crimson Heads.
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn me what these things are.
So, in the remake, if you do not, certain zombies, if you do not burn their corpse, will come back as Crimson Heads, which are stronger and faster. And some Crimson Heads just exist in certain parts of the game too.
I have several questions.
Yeah.
First of all, when you kill something and it comes back to life, why does it come back stronger than it was when you killed it the first time?
Because T-virus.
Because T-virus. Now, but if you had not killed it, it would not have become stronger.
Yeah. Well,
But-
except for the ones that are just already Crimson Heads, I guess.
Right.
It might be that it happens eventually, but in terms of game mechanics, it happens if you leave one dead. And, of course, lighter fluid in matches are a controlled resource like everything else in the game, because that's what Resident Evil is about.
It's about not wanting to use anything.
It's about
In case
resource
you need it
management. And
Yeah,
that's
see,
it.
I can't. I'm afraid to play a Resident Evil game, just because like I'm one of those people that like if I have something special, I'm really reluctant to use it.
No, that's actually the mindset you want to have in a Resident Evil game.
Okay, well.
Because my first run of Code Veronica, I couldn't beat it because I ran out of first aid items before the end. And there were no more in the game for me to go pick. So I had to start over and then hoard healing items. And then I beat the game with like 10 first aid sprays to spare.
I'm assuming these games aren't very long though.
Oh no,
Unless
this
it
was
justifies-
a decently long game.
Oh god damn it!
Let's see
That's
how-
not fair at all.
Well, I got myself in a very particular situation because I had multiple save states or save files that I was switching between, but my alternate save file was still too close to where I was that I still couldn't do anything. Yeah, alright. Code Veronica's on the shorter side. It's like 12 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You did it twice?
Yeah, I mean, I was way better at it the second time. I'll say that much. I think
that's
Austin and I are
understandable.
fighting over who gets to record that one. But if you do decide to do Resident Evil, I personally recommend starting with 4. Because
Yeah, that seems to be the
4
consensus.
is 1, really enjoyable, and 2, fairly easy. And that's how I got into the series. So,
Okay.
yeah, we've already done a playthrough of 4, so
Yeah.
yeah. Bye then.
Alright. Alright.